Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to FPL, don't panic. The fuck did I just watch? Jesus, Mary and Joseph. And I was watching it through very bleary eyes. It was actually a half decent kick-off time for New Zealand to actually watch a football match. But I didn't have a huge amount of sleep during the night. I got a poorly fur baby that I've been pretty much up all night with. So there have been vet visits and all sorts of things going on. Jeez, I've really got it going on at the moment. Anyway, on to the football. Speechless. I don't know whether I'm happy or sad, to be honest with you. I obviously did the little last minute deadline video where I was having the crisis of choice on who to captain, and so just sort of had a bit of data or whatever that really did seem to point towards Bruno being the best captain. The amount of goals that Fulham have actually conceded, and only one all season to a striker. As it turned out, that actually proved it. Actually, good data really, because Haaland did only get one actual goal, didn't he? 2 assists though, thankfully. But all the data really pointed to the best captain this week being Bruno Fernandes, and that still might prove to be the case. Really would not surprise me if a couple of goals and Bruno would totally outscore Haaland. However, my choice was then, do I go for the next best option, in terms of a midfielder that could actually bag a few, Mbeumo, and I did flick back and forth across the night while I was nursing a sick cat. Ultimately, I stuck with Haaland. I still think Bruno's a great choice against West Ham, and that still scares me, but at least I'm not going to be, having got some decent points out of Haaland, not going to be feeling as stressed on that one. The areas where I am probably going to be feeling stressed about is the rest of the bloody team, to be honest with you. A bit of buyer's remorse around O'Reilly. I don't necessarily think I examined that fully enough. I got excited about the upside and the attacking returns, but dear God, City cannot return. And I used to play left back, and I guess it's because I own O'Reilly now for my FPL team. I've been paying a little bit more attention. He's shit. As a defender, he is absolutely shocking. I played left back. I mean, he's got first goal. It was like a headless chicken running out of defence and leaving his man. There was a whole bunch of things. I could analyse it forever, but he is actually, having watched that game, he's actually City's weakest point. I think actually in that defence, attacking wise, great, but I don't think he had a particularly good attacking game either. And I've certainly seen him play a lot better when I was sort of focused on looking at him, on some of his creative play and his positions that he was taking up. But if they're shipping goals, I mean, the job first and foremost is for a defence to at least try and keep some form of clean sheets, and then you get you're hoping for the attacking upside. But I have totally got buyer's remorse there, and he could well find himself out in the we get these 5 free transfers. Not a huge amount of point doing a game week 15 team selection video till we've actually seen out this game week. I'll definitely be making some transfers, certainly one transfer. I'm really not sure who I'll be bringing in. At the moment, the goalkeeping. So what the football I've seen the City match. I've seen one half of the second half of the Newcastle match, but I didn't see anything of the Bournemouth match at all. But fundamentally, I've got 5 players gone and taken out the captaincy points. That's 23 points, which in a general week, I wouldn't mind that too much. That's kind of be okay with 6 players to go. But most of those points, are obviously Haaland with 14 points. O'Reilly, nothing, big fat zip. You at least expect a couple of points there, don't you? It was unbelievable. I was actually hoping Fulham would nab another 2, even though it would have cost me another point. They kept their heads up, they kept going, fair play to them. It was actually a really fun watch. It was a really fun watch. And as I say, Haaland could well have had a goal, 2 assists, hit the post twice. There was one that just a slightly better ball. He had no ball, should have been a better ball cross. He could have had 5 goals in that. So I guess the always Captain Haaland mantra is probably the way to go at the moment, because he does have that 3-4-5 goal hole in his locker, clearly, even now. What else do I want to talk about? Yes, Semenyo now just a 4-pointer, which is actually almost a relief with his DEFCON. Dewsbury Hall got the 3 points. I guess they kept their clean sheet, but losing that Petrovic clean sheet, with just about 9-10 minutes to go, because I was obviously tracking the score as well as watching City. That was a bit of a gutter. So effectively, I'm on another grey arrow, and I'm really not sure I'm going to do that well this week. There are the Bruno captainers to come. Really got to hope Mbumo is the recipient of the passes that lead to goals, and hopefully outscores him. There's a whole bunch of players out there that could hurt me, but I do have a whole bunch of players to come that could go very well. I couldn't call this game week. I could end up on a 500,000 red, or hopefully maybe 100,000 green. Couldn't call it at this stage. Biggest concern, I think, is, as I say, as we head towards game week 15. No idea what team I'm going to put out at the moment. I think I really have to wait for this game to wash up. Thiago would clearly come back into the team. Probably Dewsbury Hall, I guess, dropping to the bench. Semenyo could be my sale, to be honest with you. I've just sort of, where would I, Foden. Foden. He's doing what he should have been doing for me when I had him, when he hits these little runs where he just hauls. I thought I could see that coming some weeks back. I bought him blank. Right, can't be doing with it, and here it is. I could very easily go from Semenyo, whose averages are now just down like that 2 point, and I think that could well be my move. But is that the fixture to bring Foden in on? When I actually update the spreadsheet, it's showing him just on the average of 5 at the moment. But when I move 14 across, and we've just got 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, that average is going to jump right up. He looks as though he's hitting that hole. There's Sunderland at home, and there's decent enough fixtures going forward. And obviously I've got the 5 free transfers, where I can do some fixing, and the key areas to be fixed. Goalkeeper, definitely need to fix the goalkeeping situation. I think O'Reilly. I think I think I'm going to use at least 3, potentially all 5 of those transfers. I do need to roll a couple of them though, don't I? I suspect the transfer this week could be right. Let's keep my fingers crossed that he's not going to troll me again and bring Foden in with that good fixture at home to Sunderland. But there are other good fixtures there that I would like to. I thought would have been more of a priority to target. Bringing in a Newcastle asset, which although I had Theo in there, Theo always looked like a general sort of placeholder for someone from Newcastle for Burnley at home. And I'm still quite drawn to that Bruno G. I've spoken a little bit about Bruno G, not a lot, but he's been on my mind as to what asset to bring in. Lewis Hall looked very good today. Bruno G only had 40 minutes, and he came in with the points. I think what that means is that Bruno G probably will be definitely starting in the next match at home to Burnley. Was that his little rest? Not sure. Don't know. I'll try and have a check on that. Or did they have some concerns around him? That's why he didn't start. But Burnley home and Sunderland away. But then, yeah. It's a thought process, isn't it? It's a thought process. I'm not happy. You can tell I'm not happy, can't you? I was expecting just a little bit better balance between that. It's great. Haaland, yep. There's a lot. There are a chunk of people that did go and are on Bruno or Saka, etc., etc. Someone on Bruno. And points for Mbumo, even though I didn't go there, they're still going to do very, very well for me. And as will Saka points, they'll still give me decent rises. So Bruno does worry me, and there are some good players to come that I don't have in good fixtures. It's going to be another roller coaster, folks. It's going to be another roller coaster. Take care, have fun, play your own game, don't panic. Hope your game week is going well so far. We'll catch up in a day or so. See you soon. Bye bye.